Ow. Okay. I thought that was going to be more dramatic, but anyway. Welcome to another episode of Idea Unboxing, Season 2, Episode 6. I'm glad to tell you that we are back. This is video... I think this is video 2 of the new year of 2026. But you're probably wondering, where's my stuff? In a moment, I will show you. Okay, I was currently at work, and we're going to be opening up this. I heard a knock on my studio, and... oh, look at that. My items have arrived. But what's inside the boxes? Stay tuned for Idea Unboxing. Episode 2, Season 2, Episode 6. And I will show you what's in those boxes. But if you want to know why I bought these, like and subscribe and find out as we take a look at these mysterious packages. To be continued. Okay. I know I had a marker here somewhere. I'm trying to find out where it is. In a moment, I will be picking up these two boxes. And the first one I'm going to be opening is something that involves my Pokemon collection. Stay tuned and I will unwrap it right now if I can get my chair unstuck. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Okay, this is... oh, that's awesome! It's my Pokemon binder. I basically got this during, I will say this, Christmas. And I bought this through Amazon for under 10 bucks. So let's see what's inside. Okay, I met with a lot of these double-sided Pokemon sleeves. Okay, correction. Oh, okay. Looks like they didn't lie on that. It is double sleeved. I believe there's about 400 pages in here. I'm gonna have to get with Wim or Simi to show me how to organize something like this, but this is a nice book, a nice binder. The outside of it is leather. I love the coloring of it because it kind of looks like, if I don't drop it. I mean, the outside of the book is leather, and it kind of shows the resemblance for the original Pokemon ball. I love how they incorporate the blue in there, and also I'm thinking this is the color of a Master Ball. Maybe in coloring, and it's the same thing on the other sides, but if you open it like this, it's a major big design. And most people can either, like, if you're in Eastern countries like Japan, Asia, just name a few, they go left to right. So I imagine if someone's setting up this book, they're kind of going through like this. But here in the States and Canada and most other nations, I'm going to be trying to fill it up, mostly going this way. But between this and all these Pokemon cards that I have, I got a lot of sorting I gotta do. But that, and I got this big box behind me. I'm not gonna be showing you like it exactly because it has my home address on it. Sorry about privacy, but I care about my privacy. But I will be showing it to you from afar, possibly like this, if the camera remains stable enough. I'm gonna go back there, open it up, and let's see what's inside that big box back there. So, to be continued. Okay, after opening up the box, I'm met with all this. But what it is, you see? Let's get it out. Oh god, this thing is heavy. You might recognize the dragon. You might recognize this dragon. Because, let me get on my chair. Oh god. This is the 1/16 scale RC powered tractor trailer military truck with working trailer too. I did not plan this in advance. The box itself is a little bit crushed, but hopefully what's inside that counts. Let's go underneath the box. Okay, you may recognize this model because this is the exact same box Lil K came out of. So I'm thinking he's gonna be the big brother, while this guy's gonna be the much newer, younger brother of him. So, let's say we get your little brother out of the box, okay? This is an amazing box. And also, this thing has turn signals, and basically I bought this truck, and not only that it's a truck, it has a vehicle trailer with it, and it is 6x6 drive with working foldable ramps. So enough about me describing this thing. Let's get it out from the box, shall we? Okay, this is going to be a first. I'm mainly going to do it on the floor because this thing is way too big than my other vehicles, but this is what you get in the box. Okay, besides the batteries falling out. Yeah. Massive shout out to the WPL model organization for allowing me to buy this. It also has a couple of extra parts in this bag. I don't know what they're for, but I'm assuming that they've packed in parts. And they have all these stickers. I'm going to make full use of these numbers later. I wish they had letters for this too. The battery and the truck itself. Also the instructions. I wonder how long. Okay. No offense to this company. It is made in China. One side is English while the other side is Chinese. I don't speak it, but I thank you very much if you're seeing this. This is a military transport truck that is a 1/16 scale, and it is a 6x6 realistic military trailer as well. Apparently, if you plug this into any like flash drive, charger, or basically your PC or laptop, if it has a standard USB charger and it runs at 5 volts to 0.5 volts, charging time is about, I would say, 120 minutes with this model. I'm not sure how long the running time is for this thing. It doesn't say for the running time though. Okay. Man, this thing doesn't show for how long it runs for. Well, I'll figure that out in the coming days. Let's get into this. Okay. Got the top part of it popped off. And this remote is the same thing as this thing is the exact same thing as Lil K's remote control. And possibly gonna have to read the instructions, but it's basically the same thing as Lil K. I'm gonna need AA batteries for it though. But this is one half of the trailer itself. Okay. And this is the other portion of the trailer. I love the bogies that they gave you. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to build this. Now for the main truck itself. Okay. Truck is impressive. I hear something coming from the hood though. Let's see what it is. Ooh, okay, that's a plus. Not instead of one battery that they give you with this truck, they give you two. That's awesome, man. Oh, and they also give you a spare tire as well, which I don't see how you take them off. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But I love the truck. Oh my stars, the door is actually open. That's legit awesome. Unfortunately, the spare tire off this thing, I'm not sure if I just broke it, but we'll leave that alone for the time being. This is a good quality toy. It's going to be easy to find parts for this thing, I can tell you that. And if I don't blow the motor, I can probably find quality parts for this thing if I remember to scale this time. So I'm going to find parts for this, but I'm going to get batteries for this thing. I'm going to read up on the instructions of how to control the remote and build this thing because I really want to play with it. So I'm going to put you on hold while I go do those things real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, this is also going to be a DIY of how to put this whole thing together. So, here's the things that you're going to need. You're going to need the instructions. check. You're going to need 2 AA batteries, check. A Phillips head screwdriver, check. The battery and also the charger that's inside this unit. Oops. And also a blade to open said unit. Again, kids, do not play with knives. If you're unable to open up this package yourself, ask a grown-up. I just want to put that out there for safety reasons. But let's open up this bag and see what it is that we have to do. Okay, sorry, I had to switch to my phone real quick. My GoPro was getting a little bit overheated, so I had to put it in the freezer. But let's get back to building this. So, what you're gonna need, as I recapped earlier, the instructions, batteries, a Phillips head screwdriver, batteries, and also the bag full of parts. Again, kids, if you're opening up bags with blades, don't do it. If you're uncomfortable doing it, ask a grown-up for help. But enough said like that. Let's get building. First off, you need instructions. You got those checked. Now, it's saying for the instructions, first thing that we gotta do is lay out the parts, which we did. Check. Second step, step 2. It says that we need to get the charging of this battery done. I'm going to open up this bag real quick as we do that. Okay, now the bag's cut, let's see what's inside the bag. We have assortment of parts and more stickers. I'm not going to be putting the dragon logo on this, but I will keep the stickers. You never know when stickers might come in handy. But I am going to be placing these where I think they'd be most appropriate on this truck. So, in a moment I'll get to the decoration details, but first let's put that aside. Here is the charging unit. Let's get this battery charged up on the bench. Oh wait. Take this out, put that in there, then plug in this guy, and then we plug it into here. I know this area is a mess, but I'm trying to get through it. But let's get back to the other build. Okay, back to the floor. We got the battery charging up there, so there it is, right there. Okay, step 2. We're going to be moving on to this remote control. And it says here, with our Phillips head screwdriver, open up the back, place the batteries in the remote, and then seal it all up. But yeah, we got the remote plugged in and all that. And it works. Good. Okay, step 2 is done. Once the battery's charged up, we'll do step 3. But we can't do that until we do the truck and trailer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so in order to get this wired up and connected, we're going to have to use this wire. I think this wire controls the jacks and the ramps in the back of this thing. So we need to turn this boy around. Check. I love the 5th wheel action. Okay, the locking pin, that's a nice touch. Okay, so it looks like here we need to attach the wire, which is this thing, into here. It doesn't matter which way I put it in. I think not. So let's see, connect this to here, check, and connect the other part to here. This might require 2 hands. Be right back. Okay, that took a little longer than I expected, but it's still there. And then, oh, that's cool. I can reverse up to this thing and it automatically locks in place. That is a solid connection, I will not lie. And then to release, I think all you have to do is pull the pin, this thing slides out, and you just disconnect it from the truck. Fascinating. Alright, now that we got that handled out of the way, let's go on to the building of the trailer. Now, I think, oh, yeah, it takes power from the main battery, or the engine, transfers through this tiny little line, and goes throughout the trailer. But I'm trying to figure out, like, how in these pictures that shows you that. But I will figure it out, and while I do, I might be taking my GoPro out of the freezer because I think it might be done by now. So I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go back to the GoPro. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I had to put the GoPro in the freezer because it was overheating for some bizarre reason. Anyway, we got to this part, which is joining the truck and, well, trailer A to trailer B and connecting them. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, but I will try to learn as I go along. Okay, I think from the pictures that shows me that there are a total of 4 of these little screws, as I can find them here. Okay, a total of 4 screws, and I'm thinking from this paperwork right here, join the connectors from both sides and secure them with the screws as shown. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so connecting these like that, I think. Okay, those are obviously connected. And then, okay, obviously positive to positive and then negative to ground, or else I'm going to short out these things. Okay, we're going to take a break while I figure this out. Be back. Okay, and like that, all the connections are made. Believe me, I will have to say this, I had to look up a video of how to get this thing connected because, believe me, the power connections to this thing, you have to connect the negative, well, the positive with positive and then negative to ground. Right? Wrong. I spent over, I would say, 15 minutes trying to put each of these 4 screws in there. But hopefully it pays off. I'm going to be taking that battery off the charger. I'm going to be putting it in this truck and testing it out. I'm going to have to test it out as I go along, but right now, let's get this thing running. Alright, putting the battery in the truck, connecting it in the truck. Batteries in, hood secured, remote on. Truck on. Okay, truck is on. Okay. It's a little bit slow. Okay, let's connect it to the trailer. Okay, backing into the trailer now. And okay, connection established. Now let's connect this part to the truck. Okay, now the trailer has power. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Can these things deploy? I feel like these things deploy. Maybe they don't deploy. Feels like they do. Now figure out if they do. But not a bad bench test. I'm gonna be playing with this thing and also testing it more, but I like it so far. Let's keep it going. I had the most brilliant idea. What if we took Lil K and put him on his little brother, the 6x6? Will it work? We will find out right now. Believe it or not, folks, that was the literal first try. Okay, he's on there. That's good. Now let's turn him off. Put you in the bed. And then turn this back on. And then let's fold up the ramps. He's locked in. I mean, regarding me, I'm gonna have to find a way to chain him down to this. Not a bad toy. Oh, not a bad toy indeed. This is so much fun. If you would like to see this truck duo in action, I'm gonna have to cut it short because I love this thing. Part 2 of this thing in action will be around. But if you like what you saw in today's video, like and subscribe and you'll see more of these amazing truck in future videos. But right now I need to do more invasive testing on this thing to find out what it can and cannot do. Stick around for more videos from RX10 Trim. And again, Happy New Year! Okay, it's been a few days. I've been testing out my 6x6 and I think I have the biggest load to haul on my cool truck. As you can see, I have a wide load of this truck. And I've been testing it all day in all my other RC trucks. I'm gonna be bringing it outside to see how it handles the outdoors. Please stand by. Okay, got the doors open. Let's get going. There it is. Let me get it from the front. First ever outside, and it's doing a job. And it's doing this pretty good. Okay, this happens to be the coolest toy that I ever bought. And it's rugged too. So let me test what more it can do.